Hello friends! Welcome to NintenFun. What are the best 2D platformer games on Nintendo Switch? The Nintendo Switch, with its versatile playstyle, has become a treasure trove for these beloved side-scrollers. From the pixel-perfect precision of Celeste to the classic charm of Sonic Mania, the Switch offers a plethora of titles that pay homage to the genre's roots while pushing the boundaries with innovative gameplay and storytelling. So, without further ado, let's begin our quest. In this video, you'll find a list of the top 10 best 2D platformer games on Nintendo Switch. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Nintendo Switch is a masterclass in platforming excellence. From its vibrant, meticulously detailed levels to its challenging yet fair gameplay, Tropical Freeze is a game that respects the player's skills while still providing a hearty challenge. The addition of Funky Mode offers a more forgiving experience for those who want to enjoy the game's rich world without the intense difficulty, making it accessible to a wider audience. The controls are tight, the action is non-stop, and the boss battles are some of the most memorable in recent gaming history. This game is not just a triumph of design, it's a love letter to the golden age of platformers, updated for today's technology. OlliOlli World for the Nintendo Switch is a vibrant and exhilarating 2D platformer that takes skateboarding games to a new level of fun. Set in the enchanting world of Radlandia, players embark on a quest to become skateboarding legends, guided by the quirky and lovable characters they meet along the way. The game's art style is a feast for the eyes, with bright colors and whimsical designs that bring the world to life. Gameplay is smooth and intuitive, allowing players to perform a variety of tricks and combos with ease. The levels are well designed, offering a satisfying challenge that rewards skill and creativity. With its engaging story, charming visuals, and addictive gameplay, OlliOlli World is a must-play title on the Switch that will keep players coming back for more. Super Mario Maker 2 for the Nintendo Switch is a remarkable sequel that takes the joy of the original to new heights. This game is not just a platformer, it's a canvas for creativity, offering an incredibly accessible game design tool that is arguably the most user-friendly on the market. With a plethora of new features, level styles, and building items, it maintains the classic charm of Mario games while allowing players to create and share their own levels. The addition of a robust online mode, a standalone-worthy story mode, and a treasure trove of content available from the start makes it a must-have for both Mario fans and aspiring game designers. Fez for the Nintendo Switch is a delightful 2D platformer that stands out as a testament to the genre's potential for innovation and charm. The game begins with Gomez, a lovable character in a seemingly flat world who discovers the ability to shift dimensions thanks to a magical fez. This mechanic is not just a gimmick, it's the core of the gameplay, allowing players to rotate their perspective and navigate through the game's intricate puzzles and environments. The world of Fez is beautifully crafted, filled with vibrant colors and a soundtrack that complements the whimsical nature of the game. It's a joy to explore, with each new area presenting its own set of unique challenges and secrets to uncover. Cuphead and the Delicious Last Course for the Nintendo Switch is a masterclass in 2D platformer design, seamlessly blending challenging gameplay with a delightful aesthetic reminiscent of 1930s cartoons. Players will find themselves captivated by the brilliant boss fights and the introduction of Ms. Chalice, a new character with more forgiving controls that add a fresh twist to the game's dynamics. The addition of new weapons and charms provides a welcome depth to the strategy, ensuring that both newcomers and veterans will find something to appreciate. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove for the Nintendo Switch is a masterclass in 2D platforming that pays homage to the golden era of gaming while carving out its own legacy. The collection, which includes the original Shovel Knight and its expansions, Plague of Shadows and Spectre of Torment, offers a treasure trove of content that is both nostalgic and refreshingly modern. The pixel-perfect controls and inventive level design are a joy to experience, with each campaign introducing new mechanics and challenges that keep the gameplay fresh and engaging. The addition of co-op play, amiibo support, and the charming Fairy of Shovelry only add to the game's appeal, making it a must-have title for both fans of the genre and newcomers alike. Sonic Mania for the Nintendo Switch is a vibrant return to the classic 2D platforming that fans have cherished for decades. This game is not just a nostalgic trip down memory lane. It's a finely tuned, high-speed adventure that captures the essence of what made the original Sonic games so beloved. With its pixel-perfect graphics and a soundtrack that's both fresh and familiar, Sonic Mania is a love letter to the series' heyday, offering both new and old fans a game that's as enjoyable to play as it is to look at. The brilliance of Sonic Mania lies in its ability to blend the old with the new. Classic levels are reimagined with new twists, and entirely new zones are seamlessly integrated, feeling like they were always part of the Sonic universe. Inside emerges as a masterclass in atmospheric storytelling, captivating players with its hauntingly beautiful world. The game's artistry is evident in every frame, where the muted color palette accentuates the meticulously crafted environments, and the use of light and shadow creates a sense of depth that is rarely seen in 2D platformers. The absence of dialogue does not hinder the narrative. Instead, it enhances the experience, allowing the visuals and gameplay to convey the story's dark undertones. With its simple yet responsive controls, Inside delivers a tactile experience that makes every action feel significant. The physics-based puzzles are ingeniously integrated, challenging players without breaking the immersion. This is a game that doesn't just entertain, it lingers in the mind long after the console has been turned off. Celeste for the Nintendo Switch is a masterclass in 2D platforming that stands tall as a beacon of excellence in the genre. From the moment players begin their ascent of Celeste Mountain, they are greeted with tight, responsive controls that make navigating through the treacherous terrain a deeply satisfying experience. The game's protagonist, Madeline, embarks on a journey that is as much about self-discovery as it is about conquering the physical challenges before her. Each jump, dash, and climb is a testament to the game's meticulously crafted mechanics, which are simple to learn but offer a profound depth that rewards precision and creativity. Super Mario Bros. Wonder for the Nintendo Switch is a delightful throwback to the classic 2D platformer genre, reimagined with vibrant graphics and inventive gameplay that both honors and elevates the storied franchise. The game's levels are meticulously designed, offering a perfect balance of challenge and fun that will engage players of all ages. The controls are tight and responsive, making the experience of guiding Mario through each stage feel intuitive and rewarding. With a plethora of hidden secrets and collectibles, the game promises hours of engaging content that encourages exploration and replayability. The addition of new power-ups and enemies keeps the gameplay fresh, while the multiplayer mode offers an exciting way for friends and family to join in on the adventure. Okay, friends, so that was our version of the top 10 best 2D platformer games on Nintendo Switch. If you have any questions, suggestions, criticisms, or in your opinion, there are other best Nintendo Switch 2D platformer games that should be on that list, don't hesitate to write them down in the comments below. Of course, we will provide more game information in the future, so subscribe and keep watching NintenFun to get other interesting game information from us. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.